we're gonna pick up the following morning after you guys have had this large battle with the goblins. You find that Katie is currently talking to a few of the Matsu soldiers that arrived. They've kind of been keeping an eye on her, making sure she's good.
Mhm.
And they, for the most part, they are kind of patrolling the village. They went out looking for any of the remaining people who fled into the outskirts, into the woods, trying to bring them back and try to reestablish order here and do a proper damage assessment, of which there is a fair bit. So this morning, I guess, as you are, I believe it was called Last Step Village. What would you guys like to do? You may all leave whenever you are ready to continue your journey northward. But I would like to leave you some time here if you had any further questions for anyone here. From villagers to the Kitsuta commander to your Ronin. I'm just throwing out some options.
I would like to meditate.
You like to meditate?
Take care of Egg.
Okay. Yeah, you want to try to de-stress a bit?
Yeah.
And I will take you to our kind of rough map that we have now.
Rough map.
So
where are we?
You guys right now are down here.
Okay. And where are we going?
You're going up
Oh,
here.
up there. Okay. Nice map.
Not me who did it. Look to Bear.
Nice map, Bear.
Thank you.
Nice map.
Nice map, man.
Nice map, man.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
The Ronin is gone though, right?
He is not.
Oh. Okay.
He's still in the city for now. He probably will be leaving shortly. He is going to collect his compensation at some point because he will get some.
As is tradition.
Mm-hmm. So, do you guys have any business you want to do here? Keith, you said you want to meditate with your egg.
Yeah.
Try to reduce some strife, I assume.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys can go back down to half, by the way, if you hadn't already done that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Keith, there should be a role I need to have you do. Just for meditating.
Meditation.
That sounds like meditation roll to me. Yeah.
Doesn't matter which ring. Because I will say there's also a non-option for it.
Oh, that's actually interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be. Let's just do earth or fire for you to kind of withstand the strife you're under or overwhelm it.
I'll do fire because I have more.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh. Great. Success. Those 2 opportunities.
Alright. With a success on this, since you've kind of been doing this frequently with your eggs, go ahead and just reduce an additional strife for me.
I'm down to 5. Wait, can I use my opportunities to
So I was using the successes for this.
oh, okay.
So,
Yes, I
it's anonymous.
specific. Yeah.
And just so if you guys get to a place that's more comfortable and you relax for a bit, that'll also help.
Okay.
You guys have just kind of been, roughing it a little bit. But yeah. Anyone else? Have any other business? If not, we will press on.
I'll see what the soldiers and Katie are talking about. Well, I want to read it first, so I want to make sure that they're not flirting. I don't want to get
sure.
into any of that.
Alright, let me.
I'm trying to be a wingman, not a cock block,
Yeah, it's fair. Sentiment air, I think, is what we're looking for here. If you want to try to read it.
This is great. This is a great role for me.
I know. One success. I mean, it's a very positive conversation. You can't tell what type.
Okay. Oh no. then I'll leave him be. I'll leave him
Okay.
be.
Sounds good.
Are you all right,
I'll ask her
Yue?
later.
Or no? Are you all right, Kato?
What?
Are you all right?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
I was just checking. You had a funny look on your face. I'm really just joking, to be honest with you.
It's called social anxiety.
Oh no, I'm fine.
I was going to ask you, are you? I think I've asked you this before. You're not a Shugenja?
Oh no. No, I can't speak to the kami or any spirits really. I mean I can, but like I can't understand them if they speak back or hear them or anything. I do ask them to help me every once in a while, and they seem to like to help. But you know, I'm not a Shugenja.
The trick with well, not trick, that seems a bit reductive. Your ability with the arrow was very impressive.
Thank you. I learned it at school. But it does kind of help that, you know, you pay respect to the kami and they'll treat you well. You treat them well and they'll treat you well.
Yes, I tend to I have abilities with both water and fire kami, or no, water and air kami. But it was very impressive, and you are a credit to your teachers.
Oh, thank you. I'll let them know.
Will she actually let them know?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was like yeah, I'll let them know, or yeah, definitely tell them.
Nah, she's trying to be stoic. She's trying to be a samurai.
Yeah. That's cool. All right.
Well, thank you, because I feel like that your arrow and the kami that guided it probably saved us quite a bit of pain.
Yeah, that trick has actually helped me a couple times now. But your tsunami was amazing too. Being able to, you know, put the fire out and everything.
She does look kind of proud. It's
Weakening
very.
Weakening the goblins and everything.
I have a hard time doing it successfully. I push myself too hard sometimes with it, but it seemed important.
I mean, I think you did exactly what, you know. I think when it does work, it's really effective.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe we can learn more from each other later.
Definitely. And my aunt is also, she's a very talented Shugenja. She could probably help as well.
I would love to trade knowledge with both of you.
I'll definitely try to tell you what I can. But honestly, sometimes I don't really. I mean, I know where it comes from, but I don't really understand why the kami treat the Kaido family. They just seem to favor us a bit. I guess also because of the thing that Katie can do. She can actually she could take kami within herself and take them places with her and transfer them around.
That is amazing. I had
Yeah.
never. I've honestly never heard of such a power.
Yeah, it's sort of what the Kaido are known for. We'll go and we'll find kami that are maybe a little bit too abundant in some places, and we'll go take them to other places that need more of that. So if a lot of water kami in one place, we might try to convince one to come along with us, and we'll take them somewhere else that needs it.
I look forward to being of assistance. So, where is everyone else?
Morimoto, Togashi, you guys up to anything?
That's a good question. I remember you told me last time I was hiding from a ghost. I wasn't hiding, but I was.
It was just watching you. It didn't chase you this time, which was good.
I played the 10-foot rule. I have a restraining order. It can't get near me legally.
It doesn't seem to be bound by these laws of this plane or of this government, as it seems to continually break that rule.
As long as it's following the rule now.
Sure.
These goblins. Do I feel like they have another base of operations that they're retreating to? Is there a way to, like, I don't know, do
Roll me a tactics fire or tactics. Yeah, I want to say tactics fire, tactics water. Actually,
I don't think I have much water.
fire for just like the creativity of it.
You want me to do fire?
Yeah, just do fire.
Okay, that is the flower is a opportunity, so that's 2 opportunity, and then 1 strife plus explosive success. Could I take the explosive success?
You may.
On the
Take one
strife.
strife.
Mm-hmm.
Taking the opportunity as well, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
So I roll new ring die, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. We got a
So 2
success.
successes total.
2 successes plus the opportunities.
So yeah, here's what I'll give you. With 2 successes, you theorize probably they have to. I mean, they have to be coming from somewhere, right? If goblins were just wandering the countryside, the lion samurai would have wiped them a long time ago. So they have to be coming from somewhere. Perhaps multiple somewheres if it's actually hitting multiple places. With 2 opportunities, something that you find that maybe helps that investigation a bit is just kind of looking around near the edge of the village and like looking, going for perhaps a walk as you go to just be with your thoughts in the morning. You find the remains of very shoddily crafted boats that look like they made it about to here before they broke.
Made it about to where?
About to the outskirts of the town.
Okay. So they are across the seas. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's about it. I go hit on Kaidi, I think.
Okay. You go to do so. She does have 2 soldiers who are talking with her and in earnest at the moment. And she is mainly just sitting there saying, "Yeah, we're on our way to humility's lesson. It's I got invited, which was a rather great honor, honestly. Hi, Togashi." And she looks to you.
Oh. Hi, Kaidi. Are you doing okay?
Oh yeah, we're doing fine. Are you good this morning?
I've more or less. I was just doing some investigating on the goblin attack.
Did you find anything?
They seem to be using some boats and moving around the waterways. I'm gonna inform the others later.
That might be good to do, but that's a good find.
Do you want to take a walk?
Ooh, roll me Togashi. Let's see how you can do here. Courtesy fire.
Courtesy fire.
Or courtesy water. I'll allow either.
Courtesy fire. That's 2 success plus 2 strife and an opportunity.
Okay. You do gain a little bit of strife as you do this.
It's 2 strife, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She kind of blinks and sure. What could be nice? Yeah, no, she just grins at you a bit.
Yeah. So I will take her arm, I guess. Something I also want to do while I'm talking to her. I want to just get a lay of the land in general. It's like a combination of 2 things. I will.
Okay. Just trying to get a lay of the land around the village.
Yeah.
Sure. So yeah, I'll just tell you a little bit. The village makeup, like I said, these villages are not very wealthy, by any means. They're just mainly farming villages, and you've seen a number of them as you pass through Lion territory. It's what makes up a lot of the inner area. And there is a central kind of meeting house that you were able to clear those goblins when they came running out of that. This isn't the only village in this nearby area. I mean, there are other ones that are not like terribly far journeys. You gather that along the water itself, there are just several smaller bastions of human civilization. And yeah, the further north you go, the hillier and hillier it is getting, and it is ever more of an incline.
Okay. Do I feel like it's dangerous?
The walk northward?
Yeah, like going over the hills.
It would be it's gonna be tiring.
Okay, I won't do it. I won't take it then.
Okay.
I guess I'll kind of get to know her. I'll ask her a little bit about herself.
Sure. No, yeah, she runs through a lot of her early training, how she was kind of taught to interact with the kami and how she can kind of coexist with them for a time. About what else is she gonna talk about?
I will say she's a parent. She's probably gonna talk about her
no,
kid.
I know. I was debating how she would approach it though. Yeah, I mean, she probably just exclusively talks about her kid, and raising him and the journey that kind of bringing him here and just stuff like that.
That's interesting. So do you train him to be a sort of fighter?
My son, not yet. Hopefully not for a few more years. He's still really little. She's had the little baby with her.
Oh, that's the baby. Oh, I probably wouldn't have said that.
No, you're good. It's
because you used the words training him, so I just like went to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen the little goober. Good kid, I think.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I've seen some other people's, and I feel pretty blessed, honestly. He's a quiet, even on the long road sometimes.
Yeah, give him a few years, he'll be running around. You'll have to chase him.
Yeah, I suppose so. She kind of just thinks on that for a minute.
I mean, is it hard doing it? No, I don't think he'd ask that.
Yeah, I was gonna say how you.
you know, these lands are really nice. I hope nothing bad comes about to them.
Yeah. I've never seen goblins like this before. Just attacking a village like this. I mean, we've had a problem or two in the north, but not like this. This is different, and it shouldn't happen. I don't think. I mean, especially in lion territory.
No. They're definitely coming from the water, which we should... I think I'll talk, like, also a little bit about myself since she opened up a little bit.
Yeah,
I'll open up a
absolutely.
tiny bit. I'll tell her how I trained, and... I think the only thing I'll keep out...
Right?
Yeah, I did.
So she kind of looks to the mountain range to the west here. So this won't feel too different then.
Do you want to go up it?
I think we're headed up there anyway. I'll make the trip one time.
That seems exhausting, but, I mean, if you're up for it, I'm up for it.
Maybe when we all head up there. I mean, we're all headed up to Melody's lesson. That's going to be up in the mountains.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't want to get too terribly far away.
yeah, that's fair. I had to take an entire trip for about a week or so. It was a week, right, Derek?
Yeah. Roughly. Well,
Yeah.
From where?
From where I am to like the wedding.
It was far longer than that. It was closer to a month.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I had to take long
Trip
trip.
on travel is a long time.
Jesus. Where's the teleportation circle?
No, we don't do that.
But yeah, I would tell her about. The only thing the main thing I leave out about myself is the fact I can see ghosts. I don't
Sure.
feel like talking about that right now. But
That's
yeah.
fair. Yeah, no, it's a nice time. She enjoys it. She's a very friendly, very chatty person. She does ask you a lot about your youth, what it's like growing up in the Dragonlands, and all that sort of stuff.
Obviously, I show her my cool tats because I have to do that.
Mm-hmm. They are very cool.
Yep.
And you enjoy each other's company for the morning.
Okay.
Very good. Morimoto, do you have anything before we leave?
I think she would take probably take a second to like fix up her armor after her battle.
Sure.
Reduce some strife, make sure everything's in order in case there's another fight coming up.
Sure. You don't know. Yeah, I mean, you don't know what's in these lands right now. So you don't have like the greatest tools, but your armor's also not truly damaged. So,
Yeah, it'd be more like
yeah.
cleaning and like making sure everything's.
Absolutely. You do. You just kind of spend the morning kind of making sure everything is clean and ready to go as everyone's going about conversations. Yeah. Alrighty. Then with that, we head. If everyone's ready, we will head northward.
I'm good.
All right.
Let's
You
go.
regroup?
The only thing I would do is
Let's
meditate my strife
go.
away. That's about it.
Yeah, I'd allow you like a quick meditation to do that.
This almost feels like praying the strife away, you know?
A little bit. It's
Praying the strife
relaxing.
away,
the
yeah.
strife.
Relaxing the strife away. It doesn't sound nearly as funny as praying the strife away.
Please let me not be stressed. Please, God.
That's me before work, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Also me before work.
Me. Just me. Don't be stressed, my guy.
I have all of next week off, so I'm like
Oh yeah.
You
today
son
feels
of a
great.
bit.
All right. You guys begin following the road northward. Those guards stay behind and continue to just get things ready. or just to rebuild things, I should say. And as you head north, you'll hit a number of other smaller villages on the way through. For the most part, they look fine. There may be one more on this side that looks like it got hit a while ago and they've been rebuilding. Honestly, that one probably looks a little bit worse than the one you left. Less people around. Which probably informs you like the severity of the threat, that this has happened a few times. But you pressed through for a number of days, headed up a rather steep incline. No one has any sort of disadvantage with traveling, right? I don't believe so.
What was that? I'm
Traveling,
sorry, I
movement,
was thinking of
yes.
something.
Besides being exhausted.
I mean, the Bishamon's curse, but I don't think it would apply here. Maybe it would.
Post the Bishamon's curse.
I'll copy.
Post that bitchy's man's curse.
Be nice to Bishamon. He's very nice to Kato.
Bishamon's
Yeah.
dope as fuck, dude.
Bishamon's great.
He doesn't like me though.
So he's a
I don't
bitchy
know
man.
why.
Cause you're
Actually, I think what it is we never talked about it, but we never talked about it in character. But
Nope, nope.
I think it's probably her injuries from
Mm-hmm.
her incident.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it in character.
Can everyone make me a fitness earth check just for the travel? Because this is kind of rough travel. This is gonna be up into the mountains. I just want to see what you guys kind of arrive in. If you arrive tired, or if you arrive.
I arrive opportunist.
I take some strife, but I arrive.
Oh,
You do.
fitness Earth. Let's go.
Wait, Derek, on my journey with these opportunities, do I have the opportunity to see something?
Oh, potentially. Hold on.
I got a baby on me. Like it's
Yeah.
rough here.
He's crying. It's adding some stress.
I mean, it's like I feel like the opportunities come from like, here, let me hold him for a few minutes so you can, take a breath.
The strife comes from holding them.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me check something.
That baby is getting passed around because baby are adorable, especially when you can give them back to their mom.
I was gonna say I do have Bishamon's blessing. I will put that out there.
Is that the opposite of what the curse does?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Here, hold on.
I love that. You have Bishamon's blessing. I have Bishamon's curse.
Got it. So you'll recover twice as fast. Okay. So when you basically get to sit down and recover for a minute, it'll recover pretty quickly. Good to know. Okay.
Derek, does my 4 successes mean?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Does my 2 successes make it?
Yep, 2's good.
Okay, good. I'm fine, even though I have no right to be.
Let's see how Kaido Katie does on the.
You
on
have
Oh,
no
no.
right to be this stressed.
Wait, do you want me to roll different or? Katie, got it.
Other Kaito.
Yeah.
Okay, she's a little tired too.
I piggyback rider.
I take no stress though.
You
Like
do. You take no stress. So
I feel like the
I'll just get
stress
the one
comes.
opportunity.
I feel like Sheikah's stress comes from like both intrusive thoughts and like stressing out about, oh my god, I'm gonna have to be laid up for like a week after this. I know myself. I'm breathing hard already, and she's like stressing herself out, but she actually does okay, and she's like, oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Not too bad. Yeah, I would say you guys do pass some travelers on the road a number of times. Mainly, I would say probably upper like merchants that are being escorted by Ronin through these up and down this road. Typically coming from Humility's Lesson. Toritaka, with your 2 opportunities, one company will stand out to you. Just like the logo, you see it a number of times as like they come like over the course of the days. And it is, hold on. Yep, a Toro's Metalworking.
Toro's metalworking.
Yep.
Oh. And it just randomly, like on our travels.
Yeah, and like as you see, like just like mainly crates that kind of have that, and it's got kind of a cartoonish drawing of a guy with a hammer. And yeah, they're like I said, mainly escorted by Ronin. There's a lot of travel in this area.
Cool. Do they have some cool stuff to sell?
No, not really. It's not that type of like just traveling merchant.
Do they have
essentially.
padded armor?
They just kind of are delivering, more or less.
Let's Kenshi this bitch.
Just take
What does
it.
that mean?
If you ever play Kenshi, you know you'll lose that.
Yeah,
So-
immediately.
I was gonna say if they're samurai, right? They're Ronin.
The Ronin are escorting the merchants, basically.
Got it. Gotta say, you could, if there were no Ronin there, you could just be like, that's mine.
Yeah.
I need
Listen,
this. Sorry,
I'm
guys.
confiscating this in the name of the Falcon. There's no Falcon here. There's one. So. Yeah, I mean, you technically can do that type of stuff, but the Ronin might take issue. So you press forward and press up and up and up into the mountains. For those of you who are of dragon heritage, this is sort of normal travel. Although I'm not mistaken, Josh, how'd you do?
Got
I
two
was gonna say this
successes.
should be normal travel for me as well.
Yeah, it's true. You are technically far up in the north too.
Would this be normal travel for me?
No, yours is more like forested normally if you need to travel.
Unlucky.
More inclines. But yeah, those of you who do not succeed that check of 2, it's kind of an exhausting experience. Just know that for the arrival.
Derek, I would like to point out with my opportunity, I would like to act carefully to minimize the consequences of my failure.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right. Humility's Lesson. Eventually, after close to a week of traveling upward, and then having to stop and then resting with your wagon and nearby and probably being vigilant the entire way after, you've been attacked by goblins, or you've, seen a goblin attack, I should say. You see a place come into view as you come over a large hill. You see a castle, a rather large one. Humility's Lesson stands proudly up against the mountains. It stands sentry over the Great Fading Pass, the lone road through the mountain that separates the Lion and Scorpion lands, a bridge connecting the two land masses. Or connecting the two sides, I should say. Along the outskirts of the rather decently made stone castle walls, you see a decent-sized village that is propped up and sits in the shadow of the looming fortress. The fortress itself is a large, imposing structure of wood and stone with tall battlements that, as you get closer, look like they could have been crafted by the crab with how sturdy and functional they look. They also look like they have seen multiple reconstructions or repairs, as you see slightly different aged stone makes up the outer wall. The massive gate that bars the way into the castle is emblazoned with a large lion made of gold. As you make your way through the actual village itself and up to these large gates, the commoners, of course, leave you be. They don't stop a group of samurai making their way up to Humility's Lesson proper. But you can see, like, there are a few Ash crew even, like, in this village, kind of keeping sentry, and maybe even 1 or 2 samurai. You head up the hill towards the actual castle and see soldiers standing on the walls, just a few. And as they see your group, one man shouts, and the doors open inwardly, the lion separating the 2 pieces into 2 pieces as the door gives way, allowing you all entry. Making your way into this large fortress, you see several buildings immediately on entry. To your immediate left is a healthy-sized barracks that looks like it could house several hundred to 1,000 samurai at least. Though you'd be surprised if it was indeed full most nights, just given the amount of Matsu samurai that you see guarding the walls here and just wandering around. You see a large training dojo just across that building to your right, as well as a forge located behind it. You are, of course, met by a number of Matsu samurai as you arrive and see these things. One of them coming to the head of your group and asking, or saying, "Welcome to Humility's Lesson. May I have your names?"
Toritaka Farayoshi.
Toritaka.
Togashi Iori.
Togashi. And he goes through it. Yeah, and he gets your names.
Shikachiyo. Yeah.
And may I ask what brings such a diverse group of samurai to Humility's Lesson?
We have an invitation.
Yes, we were all invited.
I see. If it pleases you, I will submit your names to a number of people so that they can verify this. But for now, you will, of course, be welcome. Welcome to Humility's Lesson. Please follow me. And he will begin leading you further in. He does just take you at your word, although they will verify it later. You are led past the dojo, past the barracks, and through a large garden, which, even though it's fall and a lot of the plants have begun to kind of wither away in preparation for winter, it's still a pretty beautiful display. Some of it shows the remnants of fall in a variety of colors that the plants and trees display. And as you walk further in and are led past those large walls, you can see you are far from the only guests here. Perhaps part of the reason that he just kind of took you at your word is it isn't so surprising that you showed up. You see signs and banners of crane, of scorpion, of lion. All have heavy presences here. Though it probably doesn't surprise you that the lion makes up the majority of the people here. And eventually you come to sit in front of the castle itself. A large structure that, while perhaps not looking extremely inviting, does inspire a sense of awe in its size and craft. As you are led through the front door, you vaguely clock a few servants kind of leading out of a side entrance as you are led in the front. People talk in the hallways as you are led in. The samurai who is leading you in kind of shouts for a few people, and you see a few servants come with their heads kind of bowed. And he gives them orders. Show them to proper quarters. Would you prefer to be situated close to your relative clans? If so, I'll need those.
I'm a deer, or I'm a falcon.
He nods and accepts that. And for the most part, he does know, but yours was one he did not.
Yeah.
May I assume, I believe Sheikah is of the deer, correct?
That's right.
I believe you are the only deer here at the moment.
If possible, then may I be close to my 2 phoenix companions? Well, 3, and she smiles at the baby.
Yeah. He will nod, and that can be arranged. But yeah, if no one
You don't have
objects,
to take pains. You can just put us wherever.
it's no trouble at all. It's wherever you prefer to be. We have more than enough rooms at the moment, despite the extra amount of guests. But yeah, unless you specifically say group us all together, he does kind of separate you by your clans. And you are all given rooms. Chika, like I said, you're close to the Phoenix, probably. Morimoto and Togashi,
Mm-hmm.
you were brought to an area with a few dragon who are around, who look to you. It's not very many, probably about 2 or 3. And basically what it is like a sort of hall with a series of resting rooms that kind of come out into that central hall. It seems Humility's lessons kind of already used to cording off people in certain areas. UA and Katie, you are specifically taken into an area with Phoenix, although I believe there's only one other Phoenix here as well.
Mm-hmm.
The one Phoenix I will just show you a picture of, as she will greet you as you come by, kind of briefly.
Ooh. She hot.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty hot.
Oh, I mean, don't forget about Shika Kazuo.
Yeah, and Kazuo, that's true. So technically there's 2 deer here now. But you are kind of given individual rooms if you want them, though in your case, UA, if you and Katie want to share a room, that's fair. And technically, Togashi and Morimoto can do the same. Or Yori Togashi. No, I'm right, Togashi, Morimoto.
I will loan this out, I guess.
Mm-hmm. There's no other falcon here. He takes you to a more empty area, honestly. There's not really any signs of any falcon.
I feel segregated.
You
Well,
are. I hate to break it to you, but you are.
I think considering all that happened in the capital,
Mm-hmm.
Yue would probably. She'd be like, "Do you want a separate room?"
That might be a good idea. You know, have our
Okay,
own space.
yeah. Like, yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that.
And so you do.
Yue's just like, I've never had like the last time I had my own room was,
Yeah.
besides the capital was like Rich Frog. Like she's so excited.
It's nice. I mean, so I'll say this: it's not as splendorous as Rich Frog was, but it's still pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's also nicer than the original room you were given, or the original place you were given by Otomo.
Yeah.
So it's a middle ground there. So it's probably pretty nice for you, and honestly, Toritaka, though your room is, you feel segregated because there's not really that many other samurai around. In fact, you see more servants than you see other samurai.
Did you get put in the
Oh,
servants'
no.
corner?
They still like bow their heads to you and like keep a distance.
It's okay, guys. I'm one of you, apparently.
Oh man, bro. No, I'm not gonna let my boy go in like that. I asked him if he can room with us.
I mean, if you make that request, they'll do it.
No, the customs has been heard. The customs will be
Oh, bro, screw
Yep.
the customs, man.
will be kept.
All right.
Okay, if he doesn't want to, it's fine. I just don't want him to be in a servants' corner.
He's not for the record. He's not in servants' quarters. He's just farther away from a lot of the samurai than others. He's still given his own like nice space.
They're like, I don't know what to do with them. Let's put them with the servants.
They
Yeah,
put him
it's
in the
just,
back of the bus on Black History Month.
Even though they apparently have all this extra room for all these people, but no,
It's true.
let's specifically segregate this motherfucker.
because we have all this extra room.
Of course. Yeah, they stuffed everybody in one wing, and then they're like, "Oh,
Toritaka, we can squeeze you under the
Basically.
staircase.
Ah,
He's given a nice room.
for some reason we
Alright.
all want to call him Harry now. Nobody
Yeah.
knows why."
okay, time to get a lightning tattoo on my forehead.
No.
But yeah, you guys have your own rooms here now. Is there anything you would like to do? Anywhere you'd like to go? You've arrived. You don't know when things are going to kick off or anything like that. Servants do come and bring you fresh clothes, by the way, all of you. They keep their heads kind of downcast, but they look they probably look pretty okay. They look well off.
I think Shika would ask if you are going to be our personal attendants, or do you serve the whole hall?
We serve the whole hall, but I manage this section, man.
What's your name?
Oh man, I saw it coming. I wasn't ready. Hold on. We're gonna make a folder.
Sorry.
We're gonna make a folder for servants because this is gonna come up. This is gonna
His
come
name
up
is
a lot.
Shisho. That's a name from somewhere I don't remember. I actually think that's Chinese. That's not the point, though.
Maybe her name should be Madoka.
Madoka.
You go edgy and go Nadoka with an N.
Ooh.
Her name is Shoujo.
Her name is Shoujo.
Naruto.
It's her ninja way. She goes by Yakoda. Yakoda. Yakoda Amy.
I was about to get real silly and say Nobunaga.
She's-
A-I-M-I.
What is it?
A-I-M-I. Yakoda, A-I-M-I. Cannot say the name very well. It comes across like
Amy. Or is it Ami?
It might be Ami.
I mean, either way, it's fine. She would call her Yokota. Thank you so much, Yokota. I do appreciate your service. And this will be how she treats Yokota the whole time, with deep respect.
And she takes it and yeah, she so far at least has been very diligent. I will get a picture of Yokota.
I think she would leave it alone for now, but eventually Sheikah will start like subtly asking questions about
Sure.
everything.
That's fair.
So we did travel. Does that count as my passion?
If
My
you're
passion is traveling.
If so, then yeah,
Yay!
that was a fair amount of travel. And you've arrived in a pretty beautiful location. If you look out the window there,
Three strife.
if you look out the window that's available to your room, you can see a large part. I mean, you can see the entire village below. You see the bridge probably, and this beautiful tree. You hear the rushing water. It's a nice area. You could understand why two
I
Matsu
think-
brothers would fight over this.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably not fighting over the beauty. Let's be real here.
Sure.
I think that Sheikah would probably go for a walk once Yokota was had attended to her duties. I think that's when she would go for a walk
Okay.
and try and meet people.
Sounds good.
If it's not already established, I probably would have told our friends about the goblins, at least while we were walking here. And my findings,
Okay.
just to share that with everybody.
But there's probably a base of operations somewhere in the mountains.
That, and that they came by water.
They came by boat.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, I share that with everybody.
Okay. So Shikachiyo is gonna go out to try to meet people. Okay. Trying to think what else I want to do at this immediate moment.
Kill me.
So feel real bad, Bear.
There's my throat. It's starting to hurt.
You okay?
Yeah.
Go get you some tea with
Honey.
honey, no lemon. Lemon will
Hot
make it
honey.
worse.
Hot honey water.
Yeah.
I do love some hot honey chicken. It sounds pretty good right now.
No, don't do that.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, she gets into the first one to kind of, say you're going to go out and try to look for people. I've listed a few places. Is there anywhere in particular, though, you'd like to try find somebody? Is it just first person you run into?
I mean, she will chit chat with anyone that looks like they are in the mood for a chit chat.
Okay.
Did you talk about like a garden or
There was a
gardens
garden.
or
There was a garden just past the dojo and the barracks.
I think that's where she would go.
All right. You head to the garden. Okay. So you see two figures, I'll say, out in the garden right now that don't look otherwise engaged. One is a woman with kind of whitish hair, bluish robes, kind of intense. The other is a man and kind of blackish robes who is admiring some of the kind of remaining flowers. In
Are they
addition to
talking
that-
to each other?
No. In addition to
Okay.
that, you do see some lion guards who are patrolling. Hear them talking a little bit. But
Black robes?
go with him. Alrighty.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds
I'll
good.
get to Runa at some point, I'm sure.
Okay.
Because you already showed us Daijoji Runa.
Gotcha.
But, I mean, yeah, she's hoping that Miss Thang will still be here when this conversation's over, but
Sure.
she'll start with our boy.
With Soshi, yeah. So you make your way down in some fresher clothing, and have just been, you're just freshened up in general. I think your dear boy's gonna rest for a minute. It was a long travel, and he's not feeling conversation at the moment. He feels like he won't be super friendly. So long and short of
It's
it,
okay.
unless you feel like you're in
He-
danger.
No, he and Morimoto can go refresh each other.
Sure. You see this man who's admiring these kind of remaining flowers, and he looks to you as you approach. Good evening, or afternoon, I suppose.
You as well. It's a beautiful garden.
It is, even more so in the summer. I try to make my way
pity.
here as much as I can.
Are you from these lands?
No, I'm afraid not. But I am close enough and have the honor of being a sort of ambassador here on occasions.
Is this a scorpion?
Yeah, I mean his attire definitely shows it.
Okay,
He doesn't try to hide it at all.
got it. My name is Shikachio. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Adieu. Soshi, Takuzo. And I will reveal him.
I will give him a respectful bow. Oh, look at him. I'm guessing he's got a mask on.
Not at this exact moment.
I don't think she'd comment on that yet. You said you're an ambassador.
I am. I
I had
serve-
a thought. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, I had a thought and then it went woo.
Yeah, I serve Lady Soshi. Just past the pass a little ways. The baiting pass. We try to keep in good relations here. And
Everyone has said that.
it's an important place. And a beautiful one, so again, I very much enjoy the trip.
My room had excellent views, so I can understand why it is so sought after.
May I ask a question?
Of course.
Who's getting married? And he grants at you.
She laughs. I was the representative for the wedding between. Hold on, I'm pulling up their names because I want to actually say it.
Yeah, sure.
Between Doji Junpei and Doji Ayami.
Oh,
Unfortunately, Shika Ryu was not available, and I was sent in her stead. And I made Matsu Daigo's acquaintance. He invited me here
oh.
for court. I had no other obligations at the time, and I decided to indulge in my passion, which is travel.
No, I can understand that. It's mine as well. So, if you know Daigo, have you met Bayushi Mikaru? They are associates. That's the only reason I ask.
I believe I met him in passing, but I don't believe I got his formal introduction. She'll describe the scorpion she saw with Daigo to him.
So it's first thing, it's a woman. Mikaru is.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you do, and he nods.
Did I see a woman or did I see a man? I'm so
saw-
confused now.
You saw a woman talking to him as far as the scorpion went.
Okay, got it. I don't know why I thought it was a man. But anyway.
He nods. Well, if you're associates with Daigo. You'll likely meet her soon enough.
How does he feel about this woman?
Roll me sentiment air and do well.
Oh boy. Not my worst skill. Also not my best. We're gonna take the clean success, clean opportunity, and the explodey dice.
All right.
So 3 successes and an opportunity and a strife.
All right. I'm gonna roll his kind of roll. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
All right. So, 3 successes. He will try to explode his as well.
Damn it.
That'll be enough to succeed. Okay, but he has to take all the successes. So, okay,
A lot of strife.
absolutely.
Explode it.
Explode again. I think. Well, you know what? I've been talked into it.
Explode it. You have to.
We'll leave it.
Oh no, he's got opportunities now, Leah.
Yeah.
Well, you had one
What-
opportunity
What
before.
have you done? So no, he's kind of hard to read on that front. Did you take any opportunities? I can't remember.
Let me check. Yes, I took 1 opportunity.
Okay. Sounds good. With the one opportunity, you actually don't notice anything about him. You notice that the crane woman kind of watches the two of you talk and just kind of eyes back and forth a little bit for a brief moment before kind of turning back to what she's doing.
Is it like a suspicious thing or
Yeah, just a clocking that these two people like are interacting.
Oh, don't worry, sweetie. I'm coming for you next.
But yeah, you do, and I'll spend his opportunity as well. Cool.
Oh no, what does he want?
Don't worry about it.
What do I have to tell you?
He's actually
Nothing.
a ghost and he's gonna eat you.
It's probably exactly what's about to happen.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't know much about either brother. Are you more familiar with them? I'm guessing you are.
I'm more familiar of Daigo, or I know more about Daigo just because of Bayushi, and we've talked on occasion. Fumitaka, I've spoken to once or twice. He seems a gentle soul.
Interesting.
Daigo's a rather firm one.
I did get that impression. Although it's really not a hard impression to get. He does not hide much, does he?
No, I suppose he doesn't. But that can be useful. I've never, for the most part, the honesty and bluntness of the Matsu is very refreshing on a number of occasions.
She doesn't say anything, but it's very easy to tell that she agrees on that front.
Sure.
Like, she legitimately doesn't say it. It's like, yeah, definitely. Nice not to be sitting there staring at people like, what are you thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Because they just tell you. Anyway, well, I apologize if I interrupted.
Oh, not at all. I enjoy the company.
Are you here for a while, or are duties going to call you elsewhere?
No duties will demand me here, I have a feeling. To offer counsel if needed. Though I am
Yes.
sure Lady Bayushi will have it handled. He grins. But just slight smile towards you.
I cannot wait to meet her. She seems a formidable woman.
That she is.
Is this our Lady Bayushi or a different one?
A different one.
Like, out of character. Okay.
This is Bayushi Makaru.
Got it. I'm not sure she would have much else to say. She just wanted to make an introduction, and
Absolutely.
the first conversation is not the conversation to be like, tell me all your secrets, especially
No,
to a
not at all.
freaking scorpion.
You could though.
You could.
Yeah, at some point she will ask him why he doesn't wear a mask, but now is not the time.
Sure. Morimoto. Are you and Togashi sharing a room, or did you just separate into separate rooms in the dragon territory?
I wouldn't be against sharing a room. That is up to Morimoto.
With Morimoto, because I know Morimoto's activities.
Out of curiosity,
Mhm.
this is an applicable question to this situation, but out of curiosity, is it inappropriate for men and women to share quarters?
In this situation, perhaps so. Actually, perhaps so.
Oh, if it's inappropriate, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it probably would be. Now the more I
Wait.
think about it,
Unmarried?
probably so.
Like, I wasn't trying to cause any trouble. I was just like,
no, you're good.
given
you're good.
how you're not really supposed to even touch people.
It's true.
The
I mean,
scandal.
this best thing
Lewd.
about the first arc was when Yijin touched Kyo and Leah sends me a DM scandalously lewd or something like that.
Yeah.
I just thought that one was funny, Leah. Thank you.
No problem. I'm always here to call out the lewd moments.
It's like the bald SpongeBob meme, but instead of just yelling bald, you're like lewd, lewd, lewd.
We could do adjacent rooms. I don't necessarily mind.
Sounds good. Who would you guys go looking for, if anyone, or would you rest for a moment, or do you head down to the town? What do you want to do?
Honestly,
Sorry,
I want to talk to Toritaka and Togashi. We haven't really got to know each other yet.
Okay, you go looking for Toritaka and Togashi.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the peasant work out here.
Oh no. No.
I don't know what I
you
did.
decide the room near us, Toritaka?
Hmm?
Did you decide the room near us, Toritaka?
Oh, I have no idea where they put me. See, I think they put me somewhere far, far away. Because I guess I'm the only falcon
I
they've
believe
seen.
there were some rooms next to Togashi and I, if you want the company.
Like, I mean, they
It'll
really...
be rude to request a room change.
It would not.
I could request
I
a
don't
room...
understand customs, Bunny.
I could request the room change for you if you feel uncomfortable with it.
Well, and more than that, if you'd said at the beginning that you wanted to be near them, they would have probably accommodated you without an issue. They did me. And my dude.
Your dude. Ooh.
Giggity.
Shika Kazuo, who's basically one of my cousins, I'm pretty sure.
You don't even know. Ooh.
Making this weirder than it already is.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I can request.
I pat him on the shoulder.
Oh. What's
Or is that not
thing
allowed to be
stares
touched?
at you, by the way?
What? What are you
Were
talking
asking
about?
me a question or so? What question?
Togashi.
What are you talking about? You? You're staring at me now.
If you don't see it, okay.
Oh no.
I squint at him. But I kind of laugh it off. Why don't we all just take a walk around, get to know the sights?
Yeah. Why not? You can tell me all about that thing.
I constantly just pretend he's joking with me.
Yes, you.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. You guys go for a walk. The three of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
While we're walking, do I actually sense that thing again?
Yeah, you do. I'd say just because it's so close, I'm not making you roll, but it's close. It's trailing.
How far? Does it keep a minimum distant?
No, it's just intermittent. Like, it changes back and forth.
Oh.
That totally means I sense it too.
Yeah, you do.
I actually went for the same thing with the opposite.
Weird.
Would you
Huh?
like a picture of it, Josh?
I think
I
you've
would.
shown me it once, but yeah, show me again.
No, I've not shown it to you.
Right.
Oh boy.
I've not made a picture. Here's a picture of what you see.
Oh, you DM'd it to me.
I did.
Oh man.
Was the picture that I see?
You just kind of sense like a presence nearby, like a kind of misty presence. He can see its full form here.
Wait a minute. I actually have something. Hold up. Where is it? Is it? Do I?
Why don't you try to figure that out real quick? Yue, what are you up to?
I would like to go to the archery range. I'd like to,
All right.
I guess, it'd be Kyoto range. Just try to work out some of my strife. You know,
Absolutely.
if anybody's down there, you know, she'll
Talk to.
talk. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I do not have any.
All right, no worries. Down at the range, just kind of practice firing. Let's see. All right, let's see. Nice shot. A good hit.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's a lot of dice.
A good hit. A fine.
Indeed.
Nice.
It's sexy, is what it is.
It's sexy.
It's very sexy.
That's a critical strike.
Right down the middle.
Strike the board.
Bullseye.
The bullseye.
Yeah, you probably see a number of Matsu already down here. Who are actually standing guard. Currently over a younger woman who looks to be probably about your age. She has her own more of like a short bow, I would say, or something like that. I could try to think of what the
She would have
yeah. But you see her kind of just in these red robes, practicing. She's got a very intense look on her face, I would say. As you're,
Wait, is she lion or is she phoenix?
she looks lion.
Okay, phoenix or lions are yellow.
Oh, right. That is true. I just stole this art and I liked it. But yeah, she would be in a more of a yellow. And just currently practicing. And like I said, number of lion guards kind of keeping watch over her. She's got long black hair. Like I said, younger face.
Did you post it?
fairness. I have not. So
Oh,
1 second. I'm gonna Move something over. I liked the red on this, so.
She looks
There you
unhappy.
go.
I give her a bagel.
She could probably use a bagel. Yeah, she's practicing as you come up and begin to do the same, just kind of working out some of the strife and some of the stress.
Excuse me, would you mind if I also
Of course.
practice with you? Thank you.
And as you kind of fire this shot, she kind of admires it for a moment and nods approvingly. Very, very well done.
Oh, thank you.
She just kind of takes in your attire. Would it be improper of me to ask who my new shooting range friend is?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Kaito Yue. And she bows.
Sure. Hold on. She might actually know that for different reasons.
Different reasons.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Versus I've just heard of the name from your
No,
legend.
gee.
Wait, is this Mas? Is this Kiyo's like cousin or something?
Dojiki.
She's got a different scholar.
God, I hope so.
Oh yeah, she definitely has. She kind of nods. I see. She smiles a bit. I've heard of you before.
Oh, where from?
A family member of mine. I believe you met him in the Rich Frog.
Oh.
Oh, Nojikiyo?
Her and yeah, what was she got it? What is his name?
Yeah,
Doji
Kyo.
His name is-
His name would be
Kyo.
Nojikiyo.
Yeah, my brain fried for a minute. Doji Kyo. Yeah, he is Doji Kyo. And she nods. Indeed, he comes by on occasion, and I've got to hear some of his stories.
Oh, that's great. I haven't seen him or Doji Ijin in a while.
They were both doing well the last I saw.
I'm really glad to hear that. May I know your name?
Matsunarumi. Yue, this is gonna be a hard politics roll because I don't think you're a politics gal.
Not a politics gal.
But can you try an earth politics for me?
Sure. I have a government. I have a government. I don't have a politics role.
Let's do government. No idea.
Yeah.
No idea. That's good.
Yes. Oh, it's very much like oh, it's very nice to meet you. No idea who this. No idea who she is.
You see, probably just a bit of amusement, just in her eye, but she nods. It's nice to meet you as well. You are indeed as good a shot as I have heard.
Oh, thank you.
Can I ask, the stuff about an Oni and the Rich Frog, is that all completely accurate? I don't ask to diminish you in any way. I just want to know.
It is. I mean, it wasn't just me. It was. I definitely had some help from the Kami.
Of course.
Air Kami, really.
And a blood speaker. Was that truly something present there?
It was. She was. The witch was there. Actually, my one of my traveling companions, Morimoto's here as well. She dealt with the Blood Speaker mostly.
I see. I may ask her some questions if you don't mind. I've heard there were
Oh,
goblins in the area
not
as
at all.
well. That sort of led up to some of the larger things. Is that true?
Yes. Yes. We cleared a town and a few caves. We ended up cleansing it. There's a Kuni there as well who helped with that. As well as we also had a member from the Osako family.
She nods, just kind of taking in this information. And she will fire her bow here. With a bit of intensity.
Ooh,
Very nice.
very good.
Very good. Very good.
There's
Take all
like
the
a little.
Take all the strife. Yeah. What'd you say?
That also, I think like she, she goes to talk, and then she hears the thunk of the arrow into the bullseye, and she not taken aback, but like she just kind of like paused for a moment. She's like, do you know? Are you familiar with the Matsu brothers? I believe Matsu Daigo and Matsu Fumitaka.
I've known both. Yes. Not closely, but we grew up. They were always a little bit older than me, but I've met them a number of times.
Speaking of goblins,
Yes.
the party that I came with, we actually ended up clearing some out of a village not too far from here.
Yue, make me a sentiment air
Please-
check as you say this.
I was gonna say, please don't say cinnamon air. Please don't say
I'm
cinnamon air.
gonna say cinnamon air.
Oh,
Cinnamon
God.
air.
Oh,
Okay, that's fine.
Let me see what I can use that opportunity for.
Sure, absolutely.
This will be fun. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo. So, let me see. This was a scholar roll, right?
It was. Well, social roll.
Social roll. All right. No, it wasn't social. It was scholar.
Sentiment air is not. Scholar?
No.
Oh, it's not. You're right.
Yeah.
My apologies.
You said there were several people around her, right?
Yeah, a couple guards.
I want to learn another character in the scene's demeanor and current
Okay.
strife.
His strife is currently rising. One of the guards is, and he looks uncomfortable as you pass this information along to her.
Okay.
And she kind of looks to you, Yue. How many were there?
Quite a few. It was overrun.
There were no samurai there to deal with it?
There was a Ronin, and he had help with the Ashgaru, and then Akitsu came a bit later. I don't know if you have kind of any influence.
You see the other one's
But-
strife start to again go up a bit.
But I think they really need help.
I am in agreement.
this is somebody's daughter. I guarantee you, this is like the Diamo's daughter or something.
I would really appreciate it. Then I'll speak to it.
Thank you.
Actually, I think
appreciate
everyone in my
your-
group could.
I appreciate your candor and your willingness to resolve this issue.
I love that my instead of it was nothing, absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing is going on in this woman's mind.
Not at all.
God, I love playing an airhead.
I'm an airhead without any air.
That
But,
is amazing. Hold on, I gotta put that in quote of the day.
I would really appreciate that. I'm sure others would too.
Thank you. I apologize. I may have to cut our time short. You're welcome to, continue. I have other things I have to go deal with. Thank you very much for the conversation, Kaito.
Oh, thank you. It was
You
a
just
pleasure
ruined
talking to you.
someone's day,
I did.
and I'm so proud of you.
And she leaves.
Doesn't even know.
She goes. And
She's just-
there's-
I think
She
she's
looks
like,
like
wow,
her.
did I offend her? Like,
Yeah.
oh man, I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
Oh god. I cannot wait to hear about the consequences of this conversation.
Yeah.
Like, Yue won't even mention it because it's like, that was weird.
No, she's embarrassed. She thought that she thinks that
She's
like
screwed
she
this up.
offended this lady somehow. Like she's like, oh no. She just left. Oh man, she like goes and like she smells. She's like, I know, or she goes and like sniffs herself. Like I didn't like. I know it's been a hot minute, but
Fun fact: did you know the Matsu Berserker class gets stuff when they strife out?
Oh no.
Yes, they do. They do.
Oh, I think you almost called somebody go berserk just now. Please,
this is your Phoenix, everyone.
please tell me that this was the Daimo's daughter.
Actually,
I'm
right,
begging.
actually,
We're
right
gonna
on the
find out
money.
very soon.
Yeah, pretty much right on the money.
Yes.
So yeah, good job. But the three of you, Toritaka, did you say you had anything that you could do to try to figure something out, or no?
I did not have any.
Understood. Then
Yeah.
where the three of you headed?
Oh, I
Where were
believe
we heading?
I don't know. I think you were headed
bear.
out somewhere. If they're not there to direct, one of you two shall direct.
Yeah.
I feel like Bear is fighting for his life right
He
now,
is a
so he
little
may
bit.
not be able to talk.
I appreciate him being there. But yeah, Togashi Toritaka. Any place you guys want to go visit?
Ooh, the pet shop.
Oh no.
You're gonna look for a pet shop.
Yeah.
You're probably not gonna have a lot of luck, but you can go try.
I will try. And if I don't, I will add a shrift. Trust.
Roll me for fun.
For fun.
It's gonna be some sort of labor check, but I gotta figure out well, not labor, but like a trade. What's it called? The working man's checks.
Commerce.
Hold on.
Seafaring. Survival.
It's definitely not seafaring.
Skullduggery.
It is in those trade checks though.
Commerce.
Yeah, commerce is it. Commerce is it. Commerce, I guess. Water to exchange.
Yeah.
Water.
We'll call it water.
Oh.
Oh, nice. A lot of strife, but nice.
Yeah. Oh, even more. That's was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 opportunities, 2 successes.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 strife. All to find an egg.
God. Oh god.
So with 2 successes, yes, you are able to find a lower level like you'd have to go into the village. You have to leave the castle to go do this.
Okay.
And you do. You travel through. And it's busy. It's busy, and there are a mixture of people around, and I think it's just like the whole atmosphere of this castle and all these people just kind of just making you nervous. You don't travel around this many people a lot, and yeah, you find this. You definitely find and like a shop that sells like just more like house type pets. Nothing super big. With 4 opportunities, do you have something you specifically want to spend the opportunity on, or
Lower my strife a little bit if that's
okay? Yeah,
if I could do that.
I'll
Geez.
allow that. I'll allow that.
I went up 5 strife. Jesus Christ.
I mean, you could reduce it by 1 for every opportunity you spend. And water actually may allow more. I can't remember.
Don't know.
Hold on. L5R.
Can I point of order something?
You may.
So I think we've been doing it wrong because it doesn't say like an
1 plus.
opportunity plus. It's
I've
just
been
an
wondering that.
opportunity. Yeah.
Okay. I think you're correct. I think we've been making it a
now-
little too easy.
Which now each one does something different. Water though you can do the 2. You
Okay.
can take away 2.
2 strife for
Yeah,
1
there it is.
opportunity.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can spend
Now-
2 to do that.
Yeah.
I think you're right because I think the
no,
plus
wait.
means you can do it multiple times.
The air says 1 plus to remove 1 strife you gain from this check per opportunity spent this way. Has to be from that check though.
But and water.
I think it depends.
So it depends on which thing you're using. Okay. So water will allow you to remove 2 strife. But air
Per
lets you do-
opportunity?
yeah. No, just one time. And air lets you do more than 1 time. I understand now. But you
I
can
got someone to...
you can spend 2 opportunities to spot an interesting physical detail present in your environment, not directly related to your check, if you like.
Yeah. Oh, the
okay.
opportunity in the world.
Sure. So a physical detail that you will kind of notice down in the village is, let me see. As I said, there's a lot of like Ashgar and some samurai down here. There is a smaller kind of like tavern type place that seems to be exclusively filled with what you think is Ronin. Just based on the fact that they aren't wearing any like traditional colors, but they all do seem to have the katanas and the wakazashis. So there's so many Ronin in this area that there's a place that they are all just frequenting together. And it's probably like 10 of them.
Just more... I guess.
Hmm?
That's more Ronin that you would normally see.
Yeah, there's
In one
kinda
spot?
usually, well, because there's usually very little work. They don't try to group up. So yeah, there's a lot here.
That's a lot of Ronin here.
Let's see, Togashi, who's
Yeah.
kind of with you, and Morimoto.
Yeah, I points that out. I feel like I wasn't thinking about it too much earlier, but yeah, I would definitely. There seem to be Ronin's jobs. They're usually kind of like mercenaries, right? Essentially.
Yeah, they're basically disgraced samurai that work as mercenaries now.
Yeah. And there's more than usual. Would you have any idea why that is?
Maybe they're hired for something big. You know, maybe the brothers are going to war.
Would I know any rumors about that, DM? I highly doubt it, but
You don't know of any. You could go searching for some to see if there are any.
we should keep an ear to the street, as they say.
Ears to the street.
I'd nod. Do you want to do a little snooping?
That seems like a scorpion thing to do, my friend. I'm sorry.
Does. Depending on how you look at it.
You can do it if you want, though. It's up to you guys.
We would just listen around. We're not going to sneak into anywhere we're not supposed to be.
Yeah. Hey, while we're waiting, listen. What's following?
Why do you keep asking me that?
Because I feel it. Don't you?
Man, I wish Bear's character was here. I feel like this would be really cool. But I give him like a slow nod. Yeah, I can see it.
Is it malevolent?
Feels that way.
What direction is it in?
I don't point at it, but I like sort of, nudge my head in the direction where it's in.
Yeah, and you do see it. It is currently sitting like where there's like a small stall where a commoner's trying to sell their wares, and you see kind of just behind the stall, like creeping, like its eyes peering out from behind it, looking at you.
Yeah, I turn my head forward, but I like use my head to kind of like, over there, over there.
Do I see it or is it still missing?
I just feel what he's talking about. You don't see it. Well, roll me a theology void if you would.
Good at those. But for opportunity. And one
Do you have anything that would allow you to re-roll some of the dice?
Don't.
I use our deep bond that we are gaining to allow him to re-roll some of the dice.
Do you have anything in theology?
Good question. Probably not.
Oh no.
OP. No, I do. I lied. I have 2 in theology.
Bruh.
Bruh.
I don't
You
know
didn't
if
give
that.
me one of those?
I don't know if
One of
he.
those skill dice?
Yes.
Cool. Fuck. I'm opportunity man today. I'm just gonna take all 4 of those and lower my drive.
I mean, that's good too.
So, again, something we just kind of established that we're gonna have to be careful with.
Yeah.
With void, you may not be able to do that.
Oh.
You can choose a ring other than void and reduce the TN of your next check by 1. Notice a sudden silence or detect another sign of supernatural. If there is a spiritual disturbance in the scene, extra opportunity to give an increasingly precise location,
Oh, hey.
which might be what you want to do. Gain
that's-
spiritual.
Yeah.
So it's 1+. So everyone you use, and then 2 opportunities gain spiritual insight into the nature of the universe or your own heart. At the GM's discretion, you may establish a fact about your character that has not been previously revealed that is relevant to this situation. But I have a feeling you want to use this second one.
Yeah.
So you're gonna spend an opportunity to try to narrow it down.
Dude, it's
You can spend multiple.
Eyes of the Yatagi.
Yeah, he can spend multiple to figure it out. It says opportunity plus.
Interesting. So yeah, I would say this: you do see the rough shape of it now, Toritaka. You don't see it fully with 1 success, but you see what the outline of it, and you see what looks like a thin, female type shape, with very long hands and very long fingernails. And you just see like the head peering out over a stall with these longer fingers just on it. Can't see what it's looking at, but you know it's looking in your guys' general direction.
I 100% know that it's what it's looking at.
Sure, yeah, you do.
Oh, so do I get a clearer picture of it now?
You don't get the picture if that's what you're asking.
Those
But
things.
you know roughly what it looks like now. I mean, from like an outline perspective.
Cool. How long has that thing been following?
Since I came down from the mountains, I don't know. I don't know anything about it really. I try to pretend
Really?
it's not there.
DM, does it notice me noticing it?
Hard to really tell. It's not moved.
Morimoto, what do you think about it? T-pose.
No, no, I usually those things go away after like a period of time. I just kind of let it sit there and do its thing. Did
What
it
thing does
seem
it
to?
normally do?
The one time it chased me through the city. Bless you.
Huh.
It's not. You should be glad you can't see it actually.
What about that? I got an outline.
I wish I had closer to what you had. I wish I couldn't see it. I wish I just didn't know it was there.
Togashi. As you say these things,
Oh my gosh.
Your wish comes true and I disappear. Again.
It eats my new friend.
you hear it wail, grab at its face with those long fingernails, and just runs and runs away.
Like it runs away from me?
You.
Huh.
And Toritaka, you see it seem to move and then disappear deeper into the city, or into the village.
This is like the
Whoa, what
creepy
happened
lady who asks if she's pretty or whatever. Huh. It ran away. Strange. Looks like we took care of it. Good job, Toritaka.
Sure, I guess. I don't know what I did.
I don't know. Maybe. Are you an exorcist or something?
Yeah.
That's probably what it was. I don't know anything about exorcisms.
No, I don't think. I don't think I. I think. Wait, what? Say you said you didn't want to see it anymore, or something like that. And it disappeared.
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Think you made it mad.
Are you telling me it's going to come back?
I think it's gonna be someone else's problem.
Oh. Well, as long as it's not mine, I don't see the issue.
Bro.
What? Those things usually don't bother people like that. I mean, it didn't seem dangerous. I mean, it followed me around for the last month and a half. It didn't do anything to me, I'm sure. Is he giving me a look? I have to know if he's giving me a look.
Yeah,
Like the parent look.
Yeah, the utter disappointment. It was like, I can't believe you said that in front of me.
yeah. Dishonorable.
Do you want to go see where it might go?
Yeah. Yes, I do. We gotta follow this.
Okay, but... And like, as we're walking, I let him lead.
Sure.
I let him go.
I think
Imagine
you need to lead on this one, friend.
I don't... I really don't want... Fine. I'll be in front. I'll let you know if I see it.
Derek, we answered the calling of my family. Go ghost.
Sure. You go looking. You go ghost hunting. All right. Back up at the castle. Shikachio, you were talking with your scorpion associate. You do also see that in addition to the crane woman who you do see still down here. Currently, actually, she looks like she's moving to engage and talk to a lion, a soldier. You do see what looks like a dragon come down, just based on their attire. The dragon honestly looks like they have the attire of Togashi with the weaponry of Morimoto.
Oh,
He's trying to steal our
Interesting.
trip.
More monistic, but with the same type of weapons.
You'd be someone from my school, then.
Oh, welcome back, Morimoto.
You're alive.
You're alive. Okay. I mean, if Soshi is amenable to a polite,
Of course.
she basically politely excuses herself and kind of wanders aimlessly, but not really aimlessly.
Aimlessly with
Um,
purpose.
Yeah, aimlessly with purpose. If the crane is no longer available for conversation, sure, she'll talk to this dragon.
You did the choose your own adventure, and you chose the other side. No, I'm kidding. But you go up, and what do you say as this person looks at you?
Beautiful gardens.
Mr. Kevin, if you would like to answer, you may.
What's up? What's up?
Fucking
You can continue
hoe.
walking.
Whoa!
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 Wow.
Oh,
Wow!
What is
Wow!
this?
Wow!
oh my lord.
Whoa.
Golly gee willikers.
And that's how he
Jesus.
answers you.
Are you from Rokugan?
Yeah, I'd say so. So, a lot.